Aloha, it's Matthew, and I have got the spring collection from Orly. It just came in the mail yesterday in my Color Pass box. The name of the collection is called Aqua Aura, and there are 5 shimmers and 1 creme polish. We've got Morning Dew, Ripple Effect, Sea Blossom, Wistful Water Lily, Golden Waves, and Sea Spray. Sea Blossom is the one that's the creme. So I have them on swatch sticks right there. In the Color Pass box, you get the 6-piece collection, and then you also get 2 gifts. And in the Christmas one, or the last holiday one, winter, they also had a sheet of stickers. And I'm never going to use those. And on their bonus item card here, it says that it's an MSRP of $7.50. I feel like this is like a 2 for $1 impulse item at the counter at Sally's. But I don't get the box for the free items. I get it for the collection, which is a great steal. It's like $30 per box, and you get 6 polishes. Let's go ahead and open the box. Let's get these out of the way. Oh, down here I have them all covered in a matte top coat because the second gift in the box is the Orly matte top coat. Get those swatch sticks out of the way. I love this top coat. I actually already have a bottle of it, and that's how I did the swatch sticks. I would say, to be completely fair, it's closer to a satin finish because there's still a little bit of light reflectivity in this matte top coat. Well, it's like chalkboardy. It's matte. That's the Sea Blossom. So the pearls on this one, or the shimmers, are just very subtle on the colors, in the polish, I mean. So I found that when I topped them with the matte top coat, the shimmers nearly disappeared except for this one. Yeah, except for that one. You could, if you flip it around in the light, you can see the shimmers after the matte top coat is applied. But I think that almost all of these are very understated shimmers. And so when you add that top coat, you really have to look for the shimmer. So what I'm gonna do here is swap these 2 around because I think that this green one and this pink one, we've got Morning Dew and Wistful Water Lily. I think that those might look good as kind of a sheer polish in one coat. So I'm going to show you those 2 on my pinkies in just one coat, but then on the rest of them, I'm going to do 2 coats on these fingers, and my thumbs just get to sit out on this one. I'm going to run a quick coat of Orly Bonder Base over my nails. If you've never tried Orly products before, you know how some companies say 5 free, 7 free, 10 free, whatever free? Orly's claim, or their description of their polishes, is that they're formulated without harmful ingredients. So they don't have a specific number, but I've come to find that I really like Orly, not only for the products and the polishes that they have are just, what's the word I'm looking for? They always come through. They're dependable. When you, I haven't gotten in and been really disappointed by any Orly polish. Whereas some indie polishes I've ordered online, and then it gets here and I'm like, oh, that's not what I thought it was going to be. So let's go ahead and start. This one is the Wistful Water Lily. It's a pink, it's semi-sheer, and it's got a blue shimmer in it. Like, there it goes. There's the blue shimmer. And this green has the same blue shimmer. There we go. The Morning Dew. In fact, where is it? I made a little ombre, and you can see that the blue reflect, or the blue shimmer, follows along the whole nail where the color changes halfway through, and so I thought that that was pretty fun. Okay, so let's go with the Wistful Water Lily. And I just touched that one with my finger. Hopefully, Hang on one sec. Sorry about that. There was a mosquito flying around the craft room, and I had to get it. Okay, so we're going with the Wistful Water Lily, and this is the nail we're just going to do the one coat on. And yeah, I think that that might, it's actually pretty, there's the tiniest bit of visible nail line. And then this one, when we come back, we'll do a second coat on this one. Now with these shimmers, you can get some brush strokes. So if that bothers you, you can sponge these colors on. Personally, what I try and do is I just try and do one swipe down the middle. I come to the one side, the other side, and then one last one right down the middle. And you can still see the visible nail line through that one too. I think, well, maybe all of these shimmers would be okay in a one coat if you wanted to look for something that was a little bit more more sheer look. Sorry, I gotta get this side cleaned up there. Okay. And then this, this golden orange sunset colored one is called Golden Waves. And it makes me think of when the sun's setting and hitting the waves. That's definitely, it's that color. I live here in Hawaii, so when the water is setting on the, or when the sun is setting on the water, it does some magical things. And so then this one is a white with a pearly finish. A little streakier on that first coat than the other ones, but I think it'll balance out just fine in the second coat. And that one is called Sea Spray. That one, I would think, is more of a pearl color. It has a different color shimmer. Maybe it's the same shimmer as this one, but it's definitely not the blue shimmer. It's like a warm shimmer. So then I'm going to cut over to my left pinky with Morning Dew. And this is the one that has the blue shimmer in a green I would call it a crelly. It's not quite a jelly and see-through. Uh-huh. Sorry, just using a orange stick to clean that up there. So that's the one I'm going to leave in one coat. And then its neighbor on the ring finger is going to get a second coat when we come back. Yeah. And you see how you can see the nail line through that one? And then the blue is called Ripple Effect. And goodness, I closed these really tight last night. It has a pink shimmer in it. Let's see if I can bring the bottle up once I've got it on the nail. And this one, well, I guess maybe the pink and green are more of a jelly, and this one is definitely a crelly. It's almost a crème, but it's got to have a little bit of translucency for that shimmer. Okay. I'm just going to get right there on the edge. Okay. And see, that one's much more opaque on that first coat than this one is. And then this is the one creme in the batch called Sea Blossom. And if it performs on my nail like it did on the swatch stick last night, I was impressed by its coverage. Lighter colors, pinks and yellows and whites, sometimes take 3 coats, just due to the nature that they're a lighter color. So we got that one there. It's a couple little bubbles. Do you see this little and right there? Hopefully those will get covered up in the second coat. I don't know what's going on if I didn't shake the bottle or anything. So, okay, so let's pop back to this hand for a second coat, and then hopefully I can go out and get a couple sunshine shots for you. It's a little overcast this morning. Okay, so we're gonna go second coat here on the Wistful Water Lily. Okay. The second coat on that one, and you can see it's just a little bit more pink, a little bit more reflective and opaque than the pinky. And I think that the golden waves and the sea spray might behave in the same way that you could use it as more of a sheer polish if you wanted. Maybe not the sea spray, being that it's a little streaky on that first run. I think it's going to even out with this second coat here, though. Okay. Okay. There's that one. That color is beautiful. Okay. And then what I'll do at the end is I will zoom in and that'll give you a more detailed look at like those. The brush strokes are not prominent, but they are there. Like if somebody grabbed your hand and was looking very closely at your nails, um, it would be visible. But okay, there's the sea spray. And then back out to Morning Dew. Should just put the box in front of me so that I can see all their names without having to flip over the polish bottle every time. I'm thinking this white one might need a third coat. It's still looking a little bit streaky. Looked great on the swatch stick, but the swatch stick does have a white base or a creamy base. So now we're going to put the second coat on this one to compare it to the single coat next to it. So this, the Color Pass from Orly, you guys, I think it's a great deal. You are kind of making a gamble that you're buying into 6 polishes that you might not like 2 or 3 of them. But if you have anyone in your life that does, oh, I just bumped that one slightly. If you have anybody else in your life that paints their nails, if you don't like it, maybe you can just pass it on, re-gift it. The bottle size on these Orlys is massive. They are 18 milliliters. And so like an OPI is 15 milliliters. And then something that's more indie, like Holotaco or Mooncat, those are typically 12 mils. And so an 18 milliliter bottle is literally 50% more than one of those. And if you're buying it, I have a dog hair. If you're buying it, oh my gosh, you guys. That was the most. Oh. Sorry, I'm chasing this dog hair. Okay, I got it out, and there's only a tiny bit of messing in the polish. That was the most didn't want to go away dog hair ever. Okay, so then we got the sea blossom here for a second coat, and then we'll zoom in. Okay. All right. Now the white one, I think I'm going to come back for a second coat on that one. Okay, or a third, I mean. I think it's too soon for it though. So let me zoom in here and let's just take a look at these. Okay. So here is the Wistful Water Lily in one coat. Wistful Water Lily. Goodness. I'm looking at the camera and I just bumped my finger on that polish. Wistful Water Lily right there. And then in 2 coats. And then for the Golden Waves, there's 2 coats. And see, there's a tiny bit of brush strokiness in there, but the shimmer just kind of levels out. I think it's that Orly formula. Now here's the white one that I think needs a third coat. It's got a really pretty shimmer in it, very subtle. And going to the other hand, we've got Morning Dew in one coat, Morning Dew in two. That's the one I bumped on the polish bottle. Don't disregard that little divot in the middle. Just look at the color. And that shimmer on that one just totally leveled out. Here's the ripple effect. And you can see that there is a shimmer in that one, but it's very understated. And then here's the one cream, which is the sea blossom. Okay, and then let's zoom back out. Let's try for this third coat on the sea spray. And then hopefully I can take you outside and get some shots in the sunshine and see if that makes any of these shimmers dance more, as they often do in the sunlight. Okay. And that is the third coat on the sea spray. Okay, there's that. If you guys have liked any content I've made before or today's video, feel free to like it. Subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more nail stuff. And let's go see if we can find some sunshine. There's no sunshine out, but I found this guy hanging out on this Cattleya orchid that just bloomed. And I figured I'd bring these out anyway. There's a single coat, and then two coats on each of those. And I put a quick dry top coat on, which smoothed out this white one. And then swap hands here. It even kind of hid that little divot in my ring finger. But there's the one single coat, and then two coats on these three. Till next time, bye.